Hello, everybody. Everybody in the future, since once again I'm talking to myself in the outer darkness. This little broadcast is mostly just a test for me to see whether I'm going to play with some lights. I'm going to see whether the connection is still absolutely ass like it was last night. Excuse my language, but that is the only proper description for it. So, going to turn down the volume on the main computer, switch on the YouTube channel feed so I can see what is actually going out. So yeah, sorry for showing you the back of my fat head, or side of my fat face, whatever it is. Yeah, so is it technical problems or is it ghosts? After all, they say that ghosts show up on electronic recording devices, either as sounds on tape or smudges and weird glowy uh, into something or other. Like I've said before on these streams, I believe wording is hard, but Englishing is harder. And let's see here. Okay, so we are broadcasting. That's a good thing. It took a little bit to get it on. I don't quite know why clicking the button didn't launch it the first time. Maybe I didn't click hard enough. I don't know. But let's see what we have. Okay, that looks clear. Again, the lighting has been on the dark side, but that's because I only have one light on, really. Well, I got two, but basically just one main one. And let's see. So I just switched one off. Let's see what that did, if anything. There's me, just sitting there, not doing anything. Yeah, it's made it a little grainier, but it didn't turn into the just, I don't know what the heck was going on last night. But let's do a little more light. Let's do even more light. See what that does. Yeah, I mean, it still looks kind of awful, but that's because I don't really have the light set up yet the way I'm hoping that when they get set up right, they will look right. But at least, yeah, what was going on last night does not seem to be going on today. So either the ghosts that interfere with these broadcasts, if they are ghosts, or if it was this crap internet service, who can say? But it's probably ghosts because it is, after all, October, Halloween. The ghosts are out and about. Or am I? Oh, no, wait. No. I did that wrong, didn't I? I'm not saying it's ghosts, but it's ghosts. Yeah, there you go. Something like that. Yeah. Now, sales shifting around. The image is looking clear. Yeah. So whatever was going on last night, hopefully it was just a thing for last night. Unfortunately, it ended up kind of screwing around with me trying to plug a actually pretty good horror film that's available now on streaming. It's called Dead Bride. It is on Amazon Prime, iTunes, Google Play, a whole host of local cable providers and satellite TV providers, made by an Italian film company and director with some kind of European international cast that you saw in so many Italian horror films from the 60s and 70s and even into the early 80s. And it even has that vibe to it. So if you like horror films from that period I just mentioned, you should check out Dead Bride. You can go to Terror Titans. There's a review up, which surprisingly has already seen already gotten 200 hits, which just blows my mind because I haven't seen visitors on that scale literally in years. I used to do movie reviews, well, professionally way back, and then for fun on the blogs. And then I just got other hobbies and busy with life and in general, and I kind of stopped doing the more serious film reviews. Serious in quotation marks here, just film reviews where I actually sat down and put quite a bit of thought into them. At least at Terror Titans, I kept doing them for and still do them over at Shades of Grey. But I don't know. Maybe I should get back to doing them. I don't know whether that response is a fluke or why there's that popularity of that review. It certainly isn't here because on this channel there's still single-digit viewers, but maybe that is the ghosts that maybe the ghosts are messing with the supposed viewer count too. Although, if there are ghosts, wouldn't my cats be running around looking at them because they say cats can see ghosts? Or maybe cats are just cats and they just like staring at things that aren't there to freak us out. But something else is thinking about ghosts and talking about ghosts. And yeah, I'm looking over here again to just see what's being broadcast. And yeah, it still looks as good as it has looked. Again, there's no improving my looks, but yeah, I have no idea what was causing that last night. And this doesn't help me try to determine it. So I'm gonna blame the ghosts. And actually, all this thinking about ghosts, I already went ahead and down below, just so there was a little bit of stuff for people to go look at, other than my fat face. There is a link to some draft material that I posted for playing ghostly player characters in D20 system games, with sort of a leaning toward modern or near future kind of settings and rule sets. Those parts of those rules or variation of those rules have been in several different Mulo Games products, either in their entirety or in pieces, depending on what property that was being adapted, or just the general thrust of the overall product. One that pops to mind where I think part of those rules got put in was an item called For a Song and a Dance, where kind of the game version, some of the references to our version of Bessie Love also ended up, and I think it was because of that we included some of the ghostly rules, because there is something there that would turn a character into a ghost or something. I don't quite recall right now, but I believe that is even a free product over at Drive-Thru RPG. So if you're in the mood for something to read, go over to Drive-Thru RPG, search Mulo Games, look for a song and a dance, and you can get that for free. Basically, I think the main thrust of that one was products inspired by songs, or rubbish, game design ideas that were inspired by songs. The one song I remember very clearly was Sharp Dressed Man, and so there's a little magic item for all the various items that are mentioned in that song: the coat, the hat, the watch. And yeah, it looks like that still is clear. So let me lean in close and see if that makes a difference. and really scare the children out there? No, although I'm probably going to get sued since that logo on the hat is very clear, and they probably do not endorse what I'm doing, although they probably don't give a hoot one or the other. But that does remind me that I'm at 31 subscribers on this channel. And if I get to 35, I will get myself a second hat so I can switch back and forth between them while doing these broadcasts. Not in mid taping, probably, but maybe every other day, 4 different hats. I don't know. But if I get to 35, that's when I'll get the other hat. Although at 31 seems to be a good number for October. It is, after all, the 31 nights of Halloween. Maybe maybe it'll hold on at 31. That actually would be kind of nice. But if you do want to subscribe, don't let that stop you. In fact, maybe I need to engage in some reverse psychology here. After all, the internet is known for its contrarianism. So now, please don't subscribe to this channel until after October 31st, because I want to keep my subscriber count at 31, because it is the 31 nights of Halloween. So don't subscribe. Whatever you do, don't subscribe. Don't subscribe, because I love the number 31 staying at 31 for at least the next 28 days, whatever that. Yeah, math is hard too. So yes, whatever you do, don't subscribe to the channel. You can like the videos. I'd love you to like the videos. I'd love to know that someone is coming by once in a while and looking. Oh wait, no, sorry. No, don't like the videos. Yeah, no. Don't like the videos. Don't like the videos at all. Yeah. No. Please, if you have comments, make them. If you want to like the videos, and like them. Subscribe to the channel. It would be nice to know if this is reaching anybody at all. Not so much with today's little effort, because I'm really just doing this to check lighting and seeing if everything's looking okay. On that note, I'm going to start turning off some lights to see what happens. Yeah, it gets grainy, of course, because it's not the super highest camera, because it's the one that's built into my Mac laptop. Maybe I'll get a better camera. Hey, then maybe that's the 45 subscriber mark. 45 subscribers, I will get a camera. 50 maybe. I'll spend money on a better camera. So it gets a little grainy when I turn that off. Sorry. It's just water, I swear. Got thirsty there. So let's turn off this one and see what happens. Well, that was just a red light, so it really didn't change much. I might be switching that out for a blue filter. We'll see. I pulled the red filter out of. I shouldn't have done that actually, but last night both of the lamps had red filters in them. Then there was just the white light, and then I also turned on the big light over there, which is usually up there shining like the eye of God, hoping that it would clear up the just horribleness of the quality last night. It didn't. But today there still is nothing, no artifacts, nothing of the nonsense that was happening last night. So yeah. Let's see. If I do that, yeah, isn't this thrilling? Oh, I should watch the clock, because I have this thing called a job that they're probably going to want me to show up at some point here. So, well, well, maybe hurts my eyes, but maybe that's a better option. I don't know. Well, let's... Of course, this isn't 100% accurate because there is a little bit of ambient light coming through in front of me. I didn't completely get the blinds closed, so it's not totally black like it was last night. I don't think, though, that little tiny bit of light would make that big a difference. And now all the lights are off in here, except for the monitors, so I can monitor. And yeah, now we're starting to see a little bit of what was going on last night, but still nowhere near what it was. Let's see if I lean closer, if I move a bit back and forth. Nope, still nothing. Okay, well, guess the ghosts are only out at night, or my internet connection just was mad because it was Monday and it was feeling tired. I don't know. But I think on that note, I'm going to wrap this up, and I will try to be back tonight with something a little more with a little more content to it. But no, seriously, if you have a chance, check out Dead Bride. Go to Terror Titans, read my review, see if that'll help change your mind or convince you to go see it. Go see it. Go to whatever service that you have that you stream movies on. Like I know it for a fact it's on Amazon Prime, and it's on Google Play, and it's on iTunes. So check it out. And there's a link to both the review that I did and to... Nah, I think it's just to the review. But yeah, it's on the first of the 31 Nights of Halloween broadcasts from today, actually. I think it's called Something to See and Something to Read, or something like that. Okay, I can do one more thing before I shut this down. I can actually look at my own channel. Yeah, this is exciting viewing and quality viewing. Don't let anybody tell you otherwise. Yeah, I had my failed attempt at showing off Censor, which is one of Junji Ito's good books. But let's see here. Maybe it was the red lights that were doing it, although I was using them the other night and I didn't have an issue with them. So, but let's see. I was looking at... somebody actually liked that video. Oh, and actually, StanX, thank you, StanX. You actually tried to... Well, you did. You made up for my lack of technical competence by telling me that if it looks good on the computer you're plugged into, but looks bad on YouTube, the problem is your internet connection, not the camera or lighting. Okay, well, excellent. So it was my internet connection, which is very good to know. And so yeah, because all I'm seeing here from sitting here in the gloom is just extra graininess. So okay, so it was just internet connection. So now I know whenever that starts happening, all right, just pack it in, call it good. Let's see what we have. Yes, links to Dead Bride, my review of Dead Bride. Also my review of Bloody Mary 2, which is a short film of Alex Magana, a favorite. He has a YouTube channel. You can watch in my opinion, his best films over at Terror Titan. There's a whole mess of them. I think I'm up to like a dozen of his films by now. Or you can go to his YouTube channel and click on him directly. But at Terror Titans, you'll get my my take on them, which of course is very brilliant and insightful. And, yeah. Let's see. But yes, the review of Dead Bride is linked from the video titled Recommended Watching and Reading. The video itself probably just listen to it because watching it, eh. So I'm going to take Stan's word for the fact that it was my bad internet connection and not ghosts. Although I suppose ghosts could still be accountable, could be responsible for the bad internet connection. They could get into the wires. I guess we'll see what happens as Halloween gets closer. If it gets worse, then it's the ghosts. If it doesn't get worse, well, then I guess I'll have to have words with my internet provider and see if they can fix this problem, because I have viewers. Viewer? Yeah. Wow. Anyhow, I gotta go be a productive member of society. And I hope everyone out there's having a good day, good night, depending on when in the world you are. If you see this later, if you see this later, I hope things are going well. Down below, there's a link to the game content, the role-playing game rules and such, as I mentioned earlier. Actually, I'm probably gonna have time in the next couple of days. I'm probably gonna, maybe even tonight, go take a look at those and see if maybe some revision and consolidation of that stuff would be something worth doing, something that I think people would find fun and interesting this time of year. So that's yet another thing to add on to the pile of stuff that I want to do, and we'll see what comes of it. Anyhow, yes, now I am clicking the button 1 and button 2, and we are done.